Hello everyone, I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria. I'll just have my light on, see if that makes any difference. And I wanted to use this bundle that's an online exclusive. I've taken some of the stamps out. Yeah, it's a set that if you don't particularly have the confidence to stamp, you might like to use this one because it hasn't got many, shall I say, picture stamps. It's mainly the dies that you use. So just get started. I actually am going to case one directly out of the catalogue. Grab a piece of scrap in case I need it. If you do join me either now, live or later, please say hi and let me know where you're from, because I love to know. And if you're watching later, please do the same and leave me a comment and tell me what you think of my cards. So I've done the die cutting, just to show you how we're going to put this together. And I looked, when you're a demonstrator, you can look up on our website, there's demonstrators there and you don't know, it's in the print lab, and you go to project recipes. So look that up, and if you know which card I'm talking about, maybe I'll grab that up, because some of you might not know. Let me just log into my Stampin' Up website. I don't need to be logged in, do I? I'll just put in SCENIC Adventures. So it'll come up and you've got the SCENIC Adventures bundle. Hopefully we can see that. So the card I'm casing is this card here. So then if you do that, if you're on an iPad or a phone, you can do that. But if you're on a computer, you need to go down that way. So it'll show you what's in the set. So it's even got a cute little fire that you can make. Dies and some sample cards. It's always good to find some sample cards. That's really cute. Could have done that, but I'm doing this, but not exactly that. I'm just putting my own spin on it, so that you know where I'm going at. So see this here. This is from the beautiful gallery paper. You don't see any of that. They've just used the clouds part, and they've stamped some clouds on there. So I nearly forgot that I had to do that. So let's do that now. Just leave that open over there in case I need it again. So let's grab our cloud stamp and some smoky slate. And I kind of want that, so I might put that over there because I think I'm going to go off the paper, so I might as well keep my big piece of paper clean. Hoping I don't freeze to death in here. I've got the door open, and I'll just shut it if there's any noise we can't cope with. I'm thinking about there. I'm looking at my other sample. I did do a sample not using this paper because I didn't want to risk messing it up. That's a little bit crooked, but I don't think we'll notice that. I don't think I need that again. Oh, I might. I'll just put that to the side. And then what did I do with this? I let's see, oh, I need the ink again. So then I added a bit of texture to, just looking for that stamp. Where is it? Have I got it out? It's this one I'm looking for. I did put it away, I think. Did I? Yeah, I did put it away. Just to add a bit of texture. I think that's what I used. Yes. So great stamps for texture in this set. So I'm going to put that down on the lines so I can pick it up. I'm going to need another block, I think. Yeah, because I've used that one. All that. Not even sure how I did that. But let's just go for it. I'll start up the top and work down. Don't believe I stamped off. No, I didn't. No, didn't actually stamp the whole thing. There we go. That's better. We don't have to do this whole piece because we're not using this whole piece. It's totally different type of set to what we've been used to. They're coming out with a few like this. I guess there's a lot of people that have joined us from other companies that are not really into stamping. For me, I actually prefer to stamp rather than use the die cuts, but I do like this set. It's me. That's what my friend Rhonda said when we were on stage and we could get these a bit earlier. She said, yeah. I said, I really like that. She said, yeah, that's you. You like those sorts of sets. How far down do I need to go? Let's just grab our next piece and see if we've done enough. I had those. So this was grey granite, and I've used smoky slate on top of there. Now I can either do the trees straight, or I can put them on an angle. I might just go straight, I think. Hey Susan, thanks for joining me. Is it cold where you are? And if I'm going to go crooked, I need to add some more texture down here, don't I? Really have to push on this stamp to get it to stamp both sides. So I'll just try that again. Depends how I'm going to put that, so I think that'll be good. Yep. I think that'll be okay. I'll close that up and clean both of those. So I know I'm going to need that texture one again. Don't think I need the mountains again, or not the mountains, the clouds. No, I don't need. No, I might, because I thought I might do two. Just play with some different colours. Then we had our grass. Can come down here a little bit like that. Yep. And we have this piece. What did I? What's the other one that I did that with? I think I'm going to actually, I didn't pre-do this because I did, the next card I'm doing I did pre-do, so I'll just show you. This is a good idea because I did pre stamp and die cut this. Now this doesn't die cut. It doesn't cut that piece out. I'll show you. I'll put it through. Hang on. I'll get our little machine up here so make it easier. Hopefully we'll make it easier. Just grab my chamois to sit that on so it doesn't wobble everywhere. So this just adds a bit of texture, and then I'm going to stamp that same stamp set over the top of that. Where did I put? I think I put that there. Probably doesn't matter where you put it. You don't want two looking straight together though. We know do this. I'll show you what I mean. And that's not going to stay there. Oh, come on, stay there. I think I need better plates. Okay, the other side. So you can see that's just done a little cuts, makes it look like water. So I think I'm going to just do that there, going off the other side. I want it straight though, so trying to hold my mouth right so it's straight. Alrighty. So then we've got this effect, and this is cloud cover too, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. I'm not, as I said before, I'm not going exactly cold and wet. Well, it's not wet here, Susan, it's just freezing. It's not too bad in here because the heat comes in from the family room. It's not too bad. Just pop them out the way a bit, and then I'm going to do our water, and I think I'll do that in cloud cover. Yes, this is the one that they had trouble with, but I can't see anything wrong with it, so maybe I'm just less fussy than some, I'm not sure. But that's my story and I'm sticking to it. See, that doesn't, it's a bit annoying because you've got to really press down hard to get that to stamp sometimes. Doesn't really matter. I've got a good deal of ink on my block, so I have to be a bit careful. So this, we've got double water, we've got cut out water, and we've got stamped water. I'm just going to turn that around and get just right on the edge. I'm not sure if I need it this wide, but we shall see. Oh goodness, that was hard to put away. So I'll put all my ink pads away, then I'm going to know where they are, aren't I? Save looking for things. So So that's exactly how I did the next piece for the next card. The next card's just going to be exactly the same, except I've changed it up a bit by using some different colours. So I like to assemble these pieces, just do a dry run to see how it looks before I go adhering anything down. So we've got that. Hopefully that's where you can see it. Got that. We've got our trees and our grass is there. And then our water. Oh, I haven't got much water. I must have had that up a bit higher on my other one. Don't suppose it matters if it goes up above the cloud, does it? Or we could bring the water up above the grassy bit too. Bring that up. Bring that up there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Then we can poke our trees in there. A technical term, poke our trees. So, just going to use a little bit of glue. If I can pick it up. Haven't even cut my nails, so I don't know why that's carrying on like that. If the glue will cooperate and come out. So just going in between those cuts because I don't want the glue oozing out of the cut areas. Oh, I think I might have sponged my other one. Oh well. Got the glue on it now, so I'm not going to worry about sponging it. Probably go, I don't know, we'll probably go down a little bit. A bit of glue there. Because I wasn't being careful. And then I might just go straight with that. Probably should chop that. Yeah, probably should. Just eyeballed where I want that to be chopped, and I want it chopped at, I think I want to chop those trees off, and then I want to chop it at 10. As my other things were, other elements were chopped at 10, so hopefully I haven't taken too much off. And we might do the same thing with the green bit, actually. Oh, that might be already, yeah, I've already done that 10, or is it 10-ish? Like that's, oh no, it's fine, I think. And that one should be fine. Should be. No, it's not. Or is it? I think it's not quite. Is it? It's a little smidge out. Stuck on my finger. Okay, get the glue on the wrong side. Just put your glue just to the tips of the trees. You don't need it everywhere. Just you do want these to stick down. And I want these to be about like that. And then my grass. Lots of new online exclusives out ladies. You checked them all out. I do want to just quickly pop my, I might have to trim that edge because that's a little bit wide. I just do want to quickly pop these in here before that glue dries, and I haven't poked them out. Is she going to be able to do it? Have to be quick. I didn't poke the little bits out. I poked them out of the other one. I don't think there is any. I love these trees. So, because I want to poke them down. Oh no, I wanted to poke them down under the water, not under there. So we're all good. Just trying to get a little bit of glue. Not a lot of glue, just a little bit of glue. Come on. Don't know why I didn't think of this before. I thought I had to put the water down and then poke the trees through. I didn't even have to do that. And just poke the, put the water over the trees. Hey, come on, glue. You've come out a bit much and you've gone through the other side of the, we might put that on there, and then that should soak up that glue. Now, need to be careful with this because, oh, hang on, I might have that down too far, have I? No, that should be good. But I don't want to have glue oozing out the cut bits. So strategically position your glue. I think we do need to choppy that edge a little bit. We've got a tabletop trimmer there, good for that. While we're waiting for that to set up a bit though, I'll do the sentiment, which is, I'm going to use the set that I showed you last week that I didn't have yet, that I said I was going to finish that fan card off. I'll tell you a secret, I haven't yet. I will though. So it's this one. This is one I was telling you about. It is in the annual catalogue, and what I love about it is that I'll show you what it does. I won't tell you, I'll show you. Now, where is my mossy meadow? Oops, nearly dropped that. Got the dropsies lately. Just got to check that's stamped right. My block's a bit dirty, so the light's gone off. I unplugged that, have I? Let me just see, where is it? Yeah, I did. Always pulling plugs out. Come on. Which way do you go? Which way do you go? Jeez Louise, there we go. Put that back on again. It should stay on now. Now, is that right? See, way to go. And you don't need to do anything else other than punch it out. And we've got a new punch that I didn't realise we had. I need that again too. It's this one. It's a new size, a 1 7/8 one. Oh, finding these punches a bit tough to open. My arthritic hands, probably. There's that. Let's put that paper over there because I think I'm going to do the same thing for my next card. Just going to do the same, but I'm going to use some different papers, and I'll show you one that the one that I made earlier, based on this, based on the one out of the catalogue. And let me just see, I don't know whether I need to chop any off that or not. And I chose, they've used, I think it looks like Pool Party. I didn't study what they'd use really well, and I can see a little tiny bit there, so I'm just going to chop that off there. Just be over back in a sec. Yeah, that should be better. Oh, goodness me. The glue, the edge of the glue on this, on the multi-purpose glue stuck on the back of the paper for some reason. Silly thing. I don't know why it decided to do that. Could have been disastrous. But it's not. So there we have that, and then I just popped the sentiment like that. Way to go. And I just love how you don't have to do anything else. It's got the green and the white of the sentiment showing through. It's perfect. I did use, I've got glue on my finger and it's sticking to everything. Don't you hate that? Where are my black dimensionals? I've only got the little black ones left, but I thought I keep forgetting to use them, so when I remember, I like to use them. Just have to use a few more because they're little, that's all. I'll grab my bin. And pop this here somewhere. And I think I had an inside bit. Did I? Where's my envelope? Yep, I did. Which I was going to do the tree. You could use any of these trees. You could use 3 trees, but I'm a bit lazy, so I'm just using 1. And oh, goodness me. Got a bit of ink on my block, and it's bound to go on my card. Get that off. So that one's going to go there. And we're not going to ink up, we're going to do the next one there. And it's interesting when you do the, I'm going to huff on that, the next one, it kind of goes a yellowy green or a browny green. See that? Same ink. That was a bit cool. Same thing. Ink on my block again. Get off. It's because of the way I've mounted my tree on there. I think it's I'm sure it's all inked up. And one there. That one didn't go green, brown. It stayed green. Maybe it was my breath that made it go brown. It went brown on my other samples. So I'm just going to clean that. Clean as you go, and you don't get in a mess or pick up a dirty stamp and go in some different ink with it, do you? Looks like this is about to run out too. You can see the red line. Yeah. You guessed it. Where's another one? I hope I've got another one fully loaded. Oh, it looks like it might be a bit empty as well. Oh well, we'll manage. Okay. Line that up so it's nice and straight. And I did pull out, what are these called? These are well and truly retired. I don't, solid faceted gems, not gems. I don't give my ladies, gems, so I figure I can use whatever I like. So I've started using, I've lost the putty out of all my putty seems to be dry in my take your pick tool. So I found this in my retired stash, and it's actually got Mossy Meadow in there. So I thought, well, that will be perfect. We'll have that. Because I've made the card mostly Mossy Meadow. Now, come on, I want your sticky bit. Oh, come on. Being contrary. What can I pick you up with? Try this, an old favourite. Worked before with the other tool. I thought I haven't used that tool. I must get it out and use it, seeing my glue's all dry, my blue tack stuff's all dried up now. Now it didn't want to work. Put that one down there. So I think I had did I have a cover on that? Yes, I did. So you don't stick yourself, that's a good idea. Okay, so that's that one. Go in there. And this is the one I did to have a practice, and I used some retired paper. What I used was from the Meandering Meadows set. And just the half piece that I used there. I think it was this bit. No, not that bit. Not that bit. I'm not going to be able to find it now. Could use any of these. I used, maybe it was that one, I think. Yeah, I think it was that one. But honestly, you could use, if you've got any of this left, you could use that. Only thing is you know, if you like that paper and you're only using the clouds, well, you're kind of wasting it. That's what I always think, but because it's retired, I didn't really care whether I was wasting it or not. So, which one did I just do? That one. So, this is the one I did earlier. So, moving right along. These are really quick too. So, like I said, if you don't like stamping, this could be the set for you. So this time I'm using Everyday Arches, the paper that goes with that. Did I put that somewhere? I will have put it somewhere. I'm going to show you. It's got the one with the clouds. What's she done with it? It's this paper here. So you could use any of those and just play with your colours and, yeah, and do anything like that. So these were the bases that I chose. I wasn't sure, because I haven't made this card yet, so I'm not sure what I want to use. I was just kind of playing, and I wasn't sure whether I wanted to stamp clouds on this paper or not either. Do I put them away? No, I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to go with that. Not because I'm being lazy, but because I don't want to ruin my card. And I don't think it needs the clouds stamped on there. Then I've chosen a variation of colours. I had trouble coming up with the colours I wanted to use. So my trees I did in, what's that called? Shaded spruce. And then my grass, or yeah, grass I think you call it, is in peacock. Then I thought I'd do a little bit different. See, that's what I was saying before. This was white, and I did those little, looks like I've done extra pieces in that one, little cut bits, and then I've used Azure Afternoon to stamp and sponge a little bit. So what I thought was, I could put that there, and we could put some more grass there. I've done the trees in granny apple green. I thought we could put them there, or we could put them, where do we want them? We could put them there. Where did I put them on the other one? I put them over the top of the grass. We might stick with that. Put them over the top of the grass. I've got a little one here too, and this cute little, and those are out of granny apple. And then there's this, so little, I've die cut this little campfire, and out of the leftover paper, because it had the orange in it, how cool is that? I've got a flame, and I've got some like blue flames there for my little campfire. Don't you think that's cute? So let's just assemble. How easy is that? I might, the green isn't cut to size. I actually like to not cut the green to size so that I can manoeuvre where I want my trees a bit, and then just chop them off with some scissors. This is probably way too much down here, but if you go less and you need more, it's probably better to go more and not need it. And it doesn't matter, it just adds a bit of bulk to the card. Once you got familiar with doing these cards, or you could chop it. Where do I want that? Maybe there. See, this is what I cut the campfire flames out of. And then our trees. I think I want them straight, so I think I'll go from there to about there, so not right to the edge. This is a bit tricky, isn't it? Because I don't know where I'm going with it. Probably should have cut it and then I'd know. Maybe I can lift it up and put some glue underneath if I need to. So we're going to go kind of right up there. Are you working on anything in particular, Susan? actually think I do want to chop those before I put the next layer on, because if you have too many layers, it can make it difficult to chop. So put your scissors, obviously these aren't Stampin' Up! Scissors, these are just bigger scissors, and they're my glue scissors, so it doesn't matter if they get glue on them. And this can go about like that. Who's going away for school holidays? Oh, that's a little bit. How did that get crooked? Don't know, but it did. I might have to choppy that edge because it's gone a little bit crooked on me. So that goes over the mountains. If I make this edge straight, then I'm going to have to chop a bit off there, aren't I? And then, same thing, we're going to put our trees down next. I'm just doing this to show you how different this card can look when you, all you do is change your colours. Now, where do I want that? About there. So make sure I leave some grass for the cute little campfire to go on. Can go there. Then we're going to have the water. And this is over the water. Yep, that will do. Although I don't know that, I don't think I want that big, that wide, not big, wide. I think I'm going to chop a bit off that. Don't want to chop too much off it. You're not going to stay there, are you? What is with everything today? Tonight, it's moving on me. Nothing wants to stay straight. Let's see how we go with that. Those trees look like they're swallowed up there, don't they? They need to be up a bit, I think. And then we go there. Yep, I think I'm happy with that. Been doing quilt cards. Oh, that's interesting. Do you just stamp by yourself, or are you in a group, or are you, I think I've probably asked you before and I've forgotten, are you a demonstrator or you just do it for fun? We all do it for fun. It's not just doing it for fun, we all do it for fun. It's great fun. I'll make that level. I might have to choppy a couple of either side of this. Anyway, that won't matter. It's no big drama. Put the grass there. Trying to come over that side a bit so that I hopefully only have to get off, cut one side off. I actually might do that before I go putting the campfire on. Wish I didn't have sticky fingers. Where's my, this laying down. Let's get some hand sanitizer. Sometimes works, sometimes not. Go over and give this a chop. Tried to munch it up a bit, but I didn't let it. I just got a little bit of white showing there. Oops. Don't lose your campfire. Now I've got a question for you. Before I do the campfire, I thought I'll ask you guys. I might have to chop a bit off the length actually, because I've chopped the side probably too, unless that's too, that might have been too long a piece perhaps, might have been. I'm thinking. Now let me just measure that. Oh no, it's right. It just looks... I'm thinking the Blackberry Bliss. What do you think, Susan? I'm just wondering whether I need to... It's a little bit kind of crooked there. I'm just going to go try and chop that again. I didn't want it chopped. I might have to take a bit off the bottom as well. It's refusing to chop for me. All I want to do is make it straight. Doesn't want to do that. I've got too many layers, perhaps. Make sure that's going to be even, like an even border. That's just making that all crooked. I wonder if I can do it. I think I'm going to ruin this card if I keep going, but I wonder if this blade's fairly new, so I wonder if I can do it better on the good old trimmer. I wonder. Oh, look at that. Should have done that in the first place. Oh no, hasn't it? It's only cut the paper. Oh well, that might be enough to give us a guide. To do that, and then I'm going to have to take some. So my question, Susan, I keep getting myself losing what I was going to say. The green or the Blackberry Bliss? I'm thinking the Blackberry Bliss, but I'm happy to go with the green if you think that. Now, how much do I need to cut off there? Let's see what this is. And that will tell me. That's a bit over 9. So, bring that back to about 12. No, I don't want that much. Let's see what that looks like. That's better. Still not happy with my edges, but I shouldn't have had things so thick. Anyway, so I'm going to call that good enough. Yeah, Blackberry Bliss. So that's what I'm going to do my sentiment in. Get that on if we can. So it should stamp properly. Cool. Now this punch that out. I should probably let that dry a bit. Let's clean our stamp while that's drying. As I've smudged things, I was stamping on the inside of a card for my granddaughter, and I went to, I think I die cut. Did I? I did something anyway. I don't know what I did. Anyway, I smudged it a bit, and I thought, oh well, she won't care. Just takes a minute, so you've just got to leave it a minute to dry. Hopefully this was the right choice for the sentiment. I think I nearly always like to go the sentiment with the same colour as the base of the card. What is wrong with you? I got that thing up the wrong way. This is a tough one. I'll worry about that later. It's very tough to open and close, that one. And let me see if we can find room for our campfire. And hopefully we haven't lost it. Here it is. Cute little campfire here on the grass. Just like that. That's cool. I love that. Excuse me. Might put him over to the side a bit so he's not just in line with the trees too much. Maybe I'll use a glue dot because we don't want, it's all got cuts in it. We don't want the glue oozing out, do we? Put a glue dot in the middle and put it, where was I going to put it? We could put it, where do we want to put it? We could put it here, yeah, just in front of that little embankment. Sure if the sticks are meant to go over the flames. I know that looks good. And we'll grab some of those black dimensionals. Oh. Let's see if we've got enough glue to stick this on. dimensionals. No, I think we have got Blackberry Bliss. Where did I see them? Did I get them? We do have some Blackberry Bliss and green dimensional, not dimensionals, bling. And I don't know if I got them or not though. I'm going to actually put that half off there, seeing as I had to chop too much off it. So let's do our trees same way. Make sure I haven't got anything inside the envelope that's going to make it stick. Need the trees in shaded spruce, so we'll do the trees in shaded spruce again. Not again, this time. So wondering why I'm huffing. Sometimes I've heard that, or I saw someone doing it, that if you huff you can get another stamp out of it. I don't know why, but we like to have things in threes, don't we? I can put that away now. Clean that later. That's the only one I haven't cleaned. I've got I must have green on my, I have got green on my fingers. I have to fix that. So we'll find something for the inside of, not for the inside, for the, some bling. I don't know if we've got any. I'm looking for those lemony ones. Well, those ones might do too. Or some blackberry ones. Just wondering what I've done with the ones that I'm thinking of, because I don't, maybe I didn't get them. Must have been dreaming. And those ones, peacock. I wonder if those would go. Not really. Colour green's that? No. No. Purple, which is, I could go Blackberry Bliss-ish. Yeah, Blackberry Bliss-ish there. Just using a little one because the other ones were letting me down. Let's do that. And that. Another small one up here. Oh. A lid off something. Now, I wonder how I can fix that green smudge. What have we got that's can go up the top? Where's that stamp set gone to? That's the next question. What have I done with my stamp set? Oh, under here. No, whatever we put there would look silly, I think. Or I could do some, no, I'll turn it over and do another one, but I won't bore you with that. Base can go away. And these are our cards for tonight. And where's the other one? This one here. Okay. Thanks for joining me, Susan. That was fun. And I think that's a bit crooked, but my eyes at the moment, who would know? So yeah, so it's a good set if you don't like stamping, but I like stamping, so, but I do like this set. It's quite cute. I love the little campfire. That's great. Okay, I'm off to have another cup of tea now. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Bye-bye.